Guys, welcome to part 2 of building my bookshelf with me. I currently have this one full and this one is yet to be filled. And yeah, so some of this is not how I want it to be right now, so some of that might move into there. But what we will do is we will move things around, have a little play and see what we can come up with. If you like this video, please like, please subscribe, please comment. And welcome to part 2 of organising my bookshelves with me. So this is what it is starting to look like, the first shelf. I'm having another CD rack on top of that, so it kind of is one big unit. I did manage to find my big box of books that I did lose. I did find Promise Me Not, some of my Frida McFadden's, and some other books like my Buffy books, my Geneva Lee books. I did find some that I was missing. So yes, I did also recently buy Chasing the Fire by Paisley Hope. This has been added into my Silver Pines Ranch series. So yeah, we're gonna organise the bookshelves and put them into author and all of that and see what we can come up with. So this is the first box. We've got the Goosebumps books in here and we've just got some other books in here too. So we have my last box of books. We have another pile here and I do have another copy of the Twilight 15th Anniversary Sprayed Edge. So let's get loading them onto here. I currently have just loaded up some of my new books onto the shelf. We've got Colleen Hoover, So Many Chain Arnie. We've got a new Sprayed Edge series and my Alison Safts. So I like what I've done with the Goosebumps series. So we have Colleen Hoover, we have Verity that I've read, Layla that I've recently bought, and Regretting You. Here we have my Alison Saft, we have Dark and Drowning Tide and Wings of Starlight, including my Wings of Starlight exclusive bookmark. This will probably go onto there together. So I've put my Alison Safts down there. And then I've put my Coven graphic novel by So Many Chain Arnie onto the shelf, moving Rise and Fall to the top. So now all of the books are in order, and this is about the witches. So I have kind of left a space here for when or if I ever get Beasts and Beauty by So Many Chain Arnie, and then this can go on here. Stick my witch back up. And stick my dragon. I have all of the Percy Jackson main series on here. I will be unhauling the Hitchhiker's Guide to a Galaxy. If you do not know what this unhauling means, it just means getting rid of it. And giving it to either a charity shop or selling it or something. Yeah, I'm gonna unhaul this one. Promises and Pomegranates. Credence, which is slightly taller, so I'll probably move them. Too Wild to Tame. The Engagement. And Sea of Lost Love. I'm unsure what this series is called, but I think it's the Sinners series, because we've got Sinners Anonymous, Sinners Condemned, Consumed, and Sinners Atone. And these are also a big Sprayed Edge series. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to display these, because I do want to see the Sprayed Edge, but I do want to know what books they are. So let's have a play around. So I was thinking of displaying them like this, and then having them like that, or more like that, so you can kind of see what books, and then from the front you get the Sprayed Edge, and then stick some stuff here. The Fifth Wave series. We've got Hunger Games with the Fifth Wave series. These are like kind of dystopian books. Hopefully I'll get more of the Hunger Games series. I have seen some of the exclusive ones and the Sprayed Edges that I do like, and so I want to increase it. Here we've got Everything, Everything and Shadowlands, and then A Touch of Darkness and Immortal Longings. Up here we've got Kathy Cassidy and Jodie Picoult and Miranda Hart there. Monster High doll to decorate my shelf. Here I have I've just made this kind of into my awareness and medical shelf. So everything is about a girl with an illness, or it's essentially Munchausen by proxy. 5 feet apart is cystic fibrosis. My non-identical twin is about ticks and pandas. Brain on fire is of a similar ilk to my non-identical twin. And then unnatural causes is more medical based, with dead people, case studies, all of that. Stranger Things books here with my kind of fantasy. We've got the Twisted Tales, Let It Go, and Evil Thing, which is about Cruella. Curious Incident at the Dog in the Nighttime with my X-Men book. A Pug Like Percy and a Puppy Like Hugo. So, and then I've got my own copies of my books here, so my author copies are my real copies. In terms of decoration, I decided to put my Cruella de Vil fashion doll on the same shelf as her book. I might display the book and Cruella like that, so they kind of have like a resemblance or something, so have it like that and have that is like that. That actually looks quite nice. And then I've got my other Monster High doll who needs clothes on this shelf. So over here we have some kind of shelves. We've got my Corpse Bride bookends with some of my books that I think I'm going to move or swap. Amy Winehouse print. And we've got some more books down here. Some Stranger Things. I've got another copy of Darkness on the Edge of Town. And then Monster High, some more books that I'm in, these. So these are all going to be, I'm going to move Past Mortems onto my medical shelf because that's like a medical true story kind of book. So we stick that on here. So it kind of like has all of my medical books and awareness books there. So I've just added Once Bitten and Twice Dead onto my Monster High little shelf. And I've swapped out This Girl's a Killer, so that'll probably go in a space. Okay, so this is bookshelf 1. It has had a few things move around, and there's still probably going to be things moving around as well. And then this is bookshelf 2, and this will also be moved around, sorted out. There'll be books added to this, but this is what I've got so far. And yeah, now we're going to add some decoration. I also thought that this was quite cute, me adding the Winchester family card that I got exclusive from the cinema when I went to watch The Housemaid, with all of my Frida McFadden books as a decoration. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up. Like I said at the beginning, please subscribe, leave a comment on what you think that I should improve on or add to my collection. Obviously it's still a work in progress and I will update you. Maybe I'll do a part 3 if I get any more books. But yeah, thank you for tuning in and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.